What's up, guys? This is Alex Wallace from Wallace Training Systems. I got painfully bored with doing computer work, so I figured, hell, why not make a video? People ask me all the time what kind of supplements I take. I'm a supplement minimalist. I really believe that if you eat a well-balanced diet, you probably don't need to take a lot of different things. But there are some things that I take, and there are some brands that, I stand by. I don't sell supplements. I'm not affiliated with any brand in particular, and I'm certainly not sponsored. But the reason why I'll stick by these brands that I'm going to show you is because they're either on Labdoor. Labdoor is a third-party testing website that tests supplements and tells you how pure they are, how accurate their labels are, and I usually try to stick on the higher end of that. So like obviously number 1 on Labdoor is the most pure. It has the best label accuracy, and as you go down the list, it gets further and further away from what I would consider desirable. Some products you also can get are USP certified. So USP is another third-party verification source. If you see a Labdoor brand or a USP brand on that supplement, then you can be pretty confident that what you're getting is legit. Some of these, I'll be honest with you, two of these are not on Labdoor and they're not USP, but one of the brands one of the brands has so many Labdoor products that I figured I'd stick with it, and the other one has so much anecdotal evidence to support it that, again, I'd stick with it as well. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing, let's look at turmeric. It's by Dr. Tobias. Again, this one is not Labdoor, but Dr. Tobias has a lot of different supplements. It's very, very trusted, and some of the other products that I buy from them are on Labdoor, and they're very pure, and the label is very accurate. Again, it's turmeric with black pepper. The active ingredient is curcumin, and some research actually shows that this can be a very potent anti-cancer. So this is one of the supplements that I recommend. I'm going to recommend it for everyone. This is something that I've been taking for years, and I recommend other people take it as well. Again, that is not on Labdoor. It is not USP. So I can't sit here and tell you, yes, this is absolute, what's in it is exactly what it says is in it, is exactly accurate. But I'll stand by this. I take it, and I recommend other people take it as well. The next thing is called Liver Care. Again, not Labdoor, not USP, but I've had enough people tell me that Liver Care, in other countries it's called Live 52. It has such a protective effect on their liver. People have blood tests to show it. I mean, I've talked to people about it. That for me, honestly, the extra, whatever it was, $30 or something for 2 months supply was worth it. So again, it's Liver Care. It's supposed to basically have a protective effect on your liver, and that's why I take it. So now that we got those out of the way, let's go to the fish oil. This is Dr. Tobias's fish oil. This is on Labdoor. It's pure. The label is very accurate, so I can stand by this brand, this product in particular, as having in it what it says is in it. Omega-3s, I'm going to say that, I can't recommend it for everyone because I don't know exactly how your diet is, but fish oil with omega-3, it's important because of how we eat currently. Now that's a video onto itself, but basically you have omega-3s and omega-6s that you consume. And how we eat currently, our omega-6s are so high and our omega-3s are so low. And that can have a lot of deleterious effects on our circulation. In addition, omega-3 can also have a stimulatory effect on your brain, and I'm not gonna lie, that's the primary reason why I take it. I need to be alert all the time, so I take a lot of fish oil. The next thing I take is a multivitamin. So this is the brand I take. It's Optimum Nutrition. It is on Labdoor. It is very pure, and it is that the label is fairly accurate. Now, I'll be honest with you, I probably pissed most of this out, but anecdotally, I started taking this when I was in a deep calorie deficit right before I went to the beach. I was trying to get cut up. I was eating very few calories. I was trying to get a lot of mix of vegetables and fruit, but again, when your calories are so low, it's hard to get a nice broad range of food. So I started taking a multivitamin, and I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit of a bump in energy from this, so I continued to take it. I can't recommend this for everyone because honestly, I don't know how well it works. But one thing that I will say about this multivitamin in particular, and multivitamins in general, is that you got to look at the vitamin D content. I find that 9 out of 10 people that actually get a comprehensive blood test are low on vitamin D. I mean, that's just, it's almost universal. People are low on vitamin D. In fact, I was working with a client, again, this is not medical advice, always listen to your doctor, this was just recommendations. I was working with a client who, lost some weight, she felt good, was way stronger, built way more muscle mass, and her blood glucose kept going up. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So instead, across the street, they were having a health fair, and I said, well, you know what, why don't you go and get your vitamin D test? Sure as shit, her vitamin D was very, very low. When your vitamin D is low, your blood glucose can be high. So we started taking vitamin D, and it's still not optimal, so I can't tell you that her blood glucose was completely cured from it, but I will tell you that something as simple as a low vitamin D can have deleterious effects on your body. So if you're not going to take a multivitamin, and again, I don't recommend that for everyone, but I do recommend getting a very inexpensive blood test to test your vitamin D and bringing that up into normal range, because your body will operate effectively that way. Lastly, the last supplement I take is from Healthy Joint Systems. This is on Labdoor. It's glucosamine and chondroitin sulfate, not hydrochloride. Again, glucosamine and chondroitin sulfate with MSM. Chondroitin isn't really highly regarded in the scientific community. Glucosamine, there's pretty good research to show that actually will alleviate some joint pain and slow joint degradation. Say that 3 times fast. As well as MSM. Anecdotally, I can tell you that I've been taking this for a long time. As a former athlete, my joints used to be very, very sore. I take this pretty consistently. I've been taking it for a long time, and I can tell you that I don't have any joint pain. So in short, let's start from the beginning. The turmeric or curcumin with black pepper. The black pepper will enhance absorption. If you just buy the turmeric or just the curcumin without the black pepper, then you're gonna have to take 15 times the amount to get what you can get from one pill in this. I take that for the anti-cancer effects. Liver Care, also known as Live 52. I take this for liver protection. There's no research, no independent research I can find that shows that this is as good as it says it is, but enough people have told me that it absolutely works that I'm willing to spend the extra $30 to take it. Omega-3 fish oil, I do this for the stimulatory effects on your brain, but it's also very important to basically make sure that your omega-6 and omega-3s are balanced, or else that will have deleterious effects on your circulation. I take the OptiMen Optimum Nutrition Multivitamin. It's high in vitamin D, and I noticed a little bit of bump in energy in that. I can't recommend this for everyone, but what I can recommend for everyone is get a vitamin D test and see if you're in healthy range. And last but not least, glucosamine and chondroitin sulfate with MSM. I take this for joint relief, and it absolutely helps me. If you're a contact athlete, if you're a high-level athlete, I am going to recommend this, and that's about it. If you have any more questions about any of these supplements, again, I'd probably do a video onto itself about omega-3s and omega-6s. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. You can shoot me an email, alex@wallacetrainingsystems.com, and I'd be happy to answer it. So if you like the video, don't forget to like the video. If you're interested in seeing more information, don't forget to subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and now subscribe to our YouTube. This is Alex Wallace from Wallace Training Systems, and I'll talk to you next time. What's up, guys? This is Alex Wallace from Wallace Training Systems. I got painfully bored with doing computer work, so I figured, hell, why not make a video? People ask me all the time what kind of supplements I take. I'm a supplement minimalist. I really believe that if you eat a well-balanced diet, you probably don't need to take a lot of different things. But there are some things that I take, and there are some brands that, I stand by. I don't sell supplements. I'm not affiliated with any brand in particular, and I'm certainly not sponsored. But the reason why I'll stick by these brands that I'm going to show you is because they're either on Labdoor. Labdoor is a third-party testing website that tests supplements and tells you how pure they are.